What up, people? How y'all doing today? Still here, live, back, happening, and we're back. And we're IVPAC, and it's a weekly show. Bet you never thought you'd see this again now, did you? Yeah, here we are. Look at this crap. I'm bringing you the weekly show. Oh my God. Look at how dark that damn thing is. Hold on, I gotta bring that shit back. Where's my color? Oh, there it is. Couldn't see it because it was on top of this thing. Where's my color? There's my color. We got it. Oh, splash of color, man. I need my splash of color back there. What up, people? Okay, is that a little bit better? Hopefully that's a little bit better. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to get it. I gotta fix this. I gotta fix this cam here. Stand by, please. I didn't know it was that dark. Or it looked that dark. It looks that dark. It looks pretty dark. I gotta fix that crap. So how y'all doing? We're doing a show. Getting a little showing going on here. Basically because we can. It's the weekly show. And as before, we said that we would keep this one on topic. We'll keep this one about paper aircraft. And there's not much really to talk about out there. Normally, this is just a review of everybody that actually did something during their week. If any one of the members, if anybody in the paper aircraft world did their due diligence and put up an instructional video or put up a flight video. And man, there's not a lot of stuff out there. Was there? Holy cow. I'm actually kind of surprised a little bit because normally there's at least a dozen channels out there that have content the past week. But after having, like I said, I tried to look back through this here and, hey, Jesus, there's like so little stuff out there today. It wasn't even funny. Like, again, I can't believe there was. Why am I so fucking fuzzy? I don't know. We'll have to fix that. Take a quick look, running through IVPAC here, see if anything happened in the past week that is December 6th of this fabulous year coming to a close, calendar-wise. Not for us, of course, but for everything. So I'm going to run you down through our sheets, which I should have had prepared for this, and I didn't have prepared, so forgive me. But, you know, these things happen. These things inevitably happen, and, you know, so looking through and see the week of December 6th. Ooh, big stuff, big money, no whammies. This past week saw a bunch of stuff happen, ironically enough, in the past. So I got to weed it all out. I got to get it all in. Truthfully speaking, not much. Everything else that got retired. OAE dominates there. We got some, like, all of these have rolled out this year, including some that rolled out. How the hell did an AG pop up in there? That's weird. Rattlesnake. But anyway, OAE stuff, there's a lot of it there. I was going to bring it up, but a lot of it is actually retired, so there's no reason. But a big one that occurred 2 days ago. Akron from NASA's, your homie and your homie and mine there, Akron rolled out. My God, does time ever fly? 4 years. It's 4 years old. December 4th, 2019 was the rollout date. Took a long time for that thing to get its first flight, actually being in July. For paper airplanes, that's practically unheard of. That's almost like real aircraft duration from rollout to first flight. But hey, it's actually it's cool to see the translation, you know, because again, most times I keep track of it for funsies. I keep track of it for everybody, you know, and I suggest everybody keeps track of it because every once in a while, your rollout date doesn't match your first flight for various reasons. You might have lost the plane. You might not have felt that the weather was good. You might not have gotten a chance. It might have been at nighttime, so you missed it on the next day. These things happen, but it is practically unheard of for there to be a rollout. And then 6 months later, you finally get a first flight. That's incredible. That's rather cool, actually. It's a nice touch that, again, you don't see very often. So why is that on there? Anyway, so I'm just going to gather up some Novembers just in case there's something happening in the end of November, which doesn't look like there was anything. Yeah, there wasn't. Okay. So nothing going on there. Which is what I figured. I suppose I could look and see if anybody retired this day. Um, that's always something. Could there be an empty? I don't know. Ooh, total lack of retirements. Yeah, total lack of retirements this day. In the past week. Oh wait, there's a one. How in the hell did that even happen? That sucks ass. I did a stupid here, so I gotta fix this. I got a date of the 3rd, December 3rd, 2014. Petrol retired. And this day, 10 years ago, Stratos engines from OAE retired. But other than that, nothing. De nada. So, as far as in the aircraft world goes, pretty boring, actually. We'll try to keep up to date with the IVPAC stuff. So we get the IVPAC stuff out of the way. Keep up with us. Let's see. I suppose we can look at our contractors, see if anybody had a good rollout born day or anything like that. Typically not. December's really a dry month here, so yeah, figures. There's nothing. I'm like, my news sheets are screens, so it's not really. I got the paperwork right here. Let's do the news. Let's see, that was aircraft, and we'll check out the installations. Coming time for the awards to be, awarded here at the end of the year, though. So there is that. Something to be looked forward to. Something to be looked forward to. Man, if I could English. Speaking of trying to English. Yep. So we're looking. Get rid of alls here and see if anything happened this month. At any time ever in the past week. December is usually a dry month. In the most part, it usually is aircraft production because a lot of places, a lot of times, the weather is bad in one way, shape, or form. It's either too cold or too wet or too windy. So a lot of things that happen during December is typically builds and first flights or rollouts, not necessarily first flights. These things don't happen that often, so, whatever. Let's see, 126005, Quantico for NASA's there, the 128, the first group had its day. Actually, no, I was right the first time. I apologize. 128th Fighter Group for NASA's at Quantico stood up this day in 2005. Let's see. Wilmington, North Carolina's. Damn, I did not know that. The Strike Regiment, the 26th Strike Regiment for us, still there, stood up on the 5th, yesterday of 2008. But other than that, nothing really. December's a boring month. It really is. Like, nothing really. Doesn't really end up having too much in the way of that. And again, that's like a visitary thing, of course. When you open a base, you move or you visit, as it states. And again, December, not really that kind of month. So it doesn't happen as often as we'd like to think it does or whatever. So, and literally that's basically it around IVPAC. I mean, like aircraft rollouts, retirements, installation stand-ups or stand-downs. That didn't happen at all either. I just reviewed that one. So, and contractors, there's nothing. So, I mean, literally, that was crazy, but that was it. You would figure we'd get a little bit more activity than that, but I suppose not. I have no idea why it's doing that. But anyway, so going back to that, looking through all of our web of influence or web of people with like-minded stuff and everything like that, we're basically just other origami enthusiasts or paper airplane enthusiasts. Airplane. I like airplane because it's a mixture of aircraft and airplane. I said that. Yeah, I said that. Anyway, yeah, it was actually pretty dry. Air Command rockets, they got a little updated stuff there. They were something about 13 days ago, 6 days ago. Yeah, they've been working. They're doing rocket upgrades. Go check them out. Again, rockets, we get involved, typically if we built them, and Air Command water rockets, they use water and they build their own, so rather cool. Experiment Coup, they got something else out 3 days ago. Vicious looking aircraft. Um, they were rolling along there about a month ago. They were back in September, October, November. They were really cranking them out and slack back a little bit here, but that's okay. That's okay. We always expect good things out of them. Um, Go check out their page. Jason Merrill, another one, same thing. His own channel. Oh, channel. I'm thinking that he just updated the Peregrine. You'll notice his planes look rather realistic. He does a lot more than just aircraft, but it's really kind of like for me and for the group, we look at stuff like this. We're kind of wondering like how far, like how far into like there's certain you see the channels that we list and it's like they have a lot of origami and it's usually like critters and other things, and then some people actually build like you look at like Jason Merrill's site, his channel rather, and his are very ultra realistic looking, and man, can those things even fly? We don't even know, but it's interesting. It's still paper aircraft. Get into it, take a look. I definitely, you should take a look. And for the most part, they're like, that's like really in depth. If you like to just simple build and fly, it might not be for you. But if you want to get involved and make your planes look real and like put some commitment into them, you can almost basically not recommend anybody. Like you can't. That's the top. Stuff like that is the best you could probably get to. Origami, etc. Also, same thing. He actually did one from Jason Merrill on there. The Armed Forces Origami. They did the fighter jet phalanx 4 days ago. Check that out there in case you haven't. Not too many others. Power Up Toys give us an update. Power Up are the ones that actually gave us, the battery powered up to put on your paper airplanes. They're just, that kind of qualifies. They're talking about the Dragon so much now, and it's actually a paper crafting kit. It's got wings, technically can fly. Is it a paper airplane? It flies, it's paper. Yeah, sure, we'll call it that. But, it's nothing like, again, we try to, if you've been in, how do you put this? If you've been in the world of it, we'll just say that. If you've been in the world, if you've flown, if you've built, and if you're most prolific with paper aircraft, we'll include you. So that's why, like, every link that we have to all the channels that we have, they're predominantly paper aircraft. They may actually have critters, tanks, cars, blah, 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 but predominantly aircraft, so we'll do it. You'll probably find a lot of other origami artists out there, but we typically stick with the ones that deal with the paper airplanes. Sammy Presta, he's been having some cool stuff. He had the bug with lights last week, and now he did the Power Up 4.0. Check it out. Please check it out. He didn't get any views on that. He should get some views on that. He's doing pretty good. I like the stuff that he introduces. A lot of stuff is electronic, so yeah. Give him some support. Go out there, shout out. He's got good things going on. I suspect that'll probably get big quick. He probably needs to get more shorts out there like we do, but it's good stuff. And then it really isn't as much as we'd like there to be. ID 67 Kun, they get one out there. They're at 5 days ago. They did something again with like the traditional Oriental kind of gliders, which really do look like planes because they got a full on empennage and they got wings. They got a fuselage. And a lot of times they've got some good planes out there. Go check theirs out. They usually put out good stuff, and they've been steadily updating and giving us things for the channel, like holding down the fort. Oh, to be in Japan where flying is just great. Some of those zero wings, like they did about a month ago, where the wings are just like, oh, man, those things are cool looking. I wonder if I could bring myself to do it. I don't know. And then the other one, of course, User KC. I'm just going to call him User KC because that's his @ he's got the white wings there. Typically deals with them. He did like an interview not too long ago. What was this? 2 days ago? 5 days ago. Practically an interview. It's Japanese spoke, so be prepared. But he's got good stuff and likes to deal with white wings. We all love white wings. If you've been around origami or flying paper planes, chances are you've at least heard of, if not dealt with white wings. And white wings is good stuff. Highly recommend white wings. If you haven't gotten any, somehow get some. And really wish they would come up with more of their packs. They might still have them in Japan. You can't find them as much here anymore as you used to be able to. I used to have 3 or 4 packs myself. like the 12 aircraft set, two 12 aircraft sets, and two 6 aircraft sets. So, yeah. But anyway, yeah, that's basically. If I missed you, I apologize. I'm pretty sure I keep a running tab of the one so I can go on through this in case any of y'all like need to go take a look and see some of these, or some of these like Origami Air Force are there. Oi, we're looking at you, man. 8 years, I swear to God. Not as bad as some other ones, though. I mean, I don't know if you've ever heard any of these guys that are out here, but Andy Chipling, he did something 3 years ago. He's not too bad. But like some of his older stuff, 9 years ago, when he was actually prolific. And then Alex Schultz, same thing, good friend of ours. But my God, back when YouTube was new, he did something that's just, you kind of wish. I hope they're okay, because we haven't heard from them in a long time. So, yeah. But anyway, guys, yeah, just like I said, we're just trying to keep you updated, keep you apprised on the stuff that comes and goes in the world of paper aircraft, and we did so. That was kind of it. Everything in IVPAC and everything out of IVPAC. Guys in the IVPAC, we know the members actually are trying to boost it up a notch. I've talked with almost every member. We are moving forward, trying to give you some stuff. I want to at least get one more member involved in the tech show. That's the only reason I haven't dropped the pacer for you. Just because it usually works good if you have another member or another non-member. If you just have somebody to bounce the idea off of and like, hey, what if you did this or whatever? It's good to have that rubber person with you. You know what I mean? So, yeah, basically. So, hey, that was basically the show. Paper Aircraft Weekly is supposed to be that. We're just running down the updates of what happened in the paper aircraft world and IVPAC world this week. I did that. Sorry, I feel like I have to justify that, but, hey, the best thing you could do is get out there, keep flying, keep building, and show up, get it out there so everybody can see it. So please do, by all means. This is Dave Sill. I'm glad y'all came in for this little blurb. Hope to be here next week with a lot better news. Even I haven't done any flying or building. I'm just prepping. Well, okay, I kind of modified the builds, but that's all I did. So I didn't have as much news, but we're working on that. And although, like I said, it's windy and cold here in Wisconsin. So Wisconsin, United States. If you ever heard of this place, you don't want to be here about this time. And actually, it's been really colder than it typically does around this year, so it's kind of bad. But hey, it is what it is. But again, you guys out there, you keep flying, you keep building, we'll keep posting them. And yeah, thanks for coming out.